Hello, welcome to the program that is used on ABS radio and the television. I am Eze Owoji. Today we shall look at the provision of good governance, the Anambra example. Provision of good governance, the Anambra example. For every government to achieve its set goals of development, there must be effective leadership that provides good governance. Of course, we shall look at what good governance is and whose duty is it to provide good governance. What does it take to achieve good governance? All these and more we shall ask and, of course, answer in this episode edition of the program issues. So we have in the studio Chief Kanayo Bidibo, Public Affairs Analyst, and, of course, former Rotary President of UNIZIC. Also, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
We're also expecting a woman leader, Mrs. Patience Ebo, in the studios. So, but then let's kick off good governance. What is it? How do you achieve it?
Well, there is no internally agreed definition of good governance. It may span following certain areas in any state, and in that process, good governance looks at the human right. In America, they don't talk about human right; they talk about the civil right of the people. So that's very common in Nigeria when we talk about human right. However, good governance is an aspect of our polity that takes interest in the life of the people. There are areas which the government, having received taxes, must employ or deploy those funds for good governance and maintaining having good electricity healthcare system. These are aspects making sure that workers are paid for their services, good governance. So, provisions of social amenities, it is a must. In the environment, these are aspects of what qualifies good governance, and transparency and accountability in the process of deploying the state's funds. So, good governance is actually the bedrock of making sure that our society is being taken care of, because government remains for the people, and the people are the government. And in most cases, there are some institutions within the government that complements the good governance, that makes it work in any society. The civil society organizations have a duty to do, and the people themselves it should be involved to make sure that those who govern them actually govern well.
We shall come to that in the role of citizens in achieving good governance. But let us look at what does it take? What does it take to achieve good governance? What is expected of government or leaders?
Well, it takes the institution of government to operate at an optimum level, where people, when we talk about good governance in Nigeria, there's a local paradigm of democracy dividend. We talk about democracy dividends, and this democracy dividend is the quality of the expression of government to the government. So, if there's provisions for good education, healthcare system, provisions of social amenities, and then the energy, the power is there, you can find out that It helps the economy. Good governance actually help the economy to grow. And where we don't find all these attributes that actually made the quality of the people, because you cannot govern a vacuum. Governance, you are governing people. And the people who are the critical sector of good governance, we must accept that those provisions you have made are there for them to enjoy. Any government where you find stress, hardship, strife, restiveness, then the people are not being governed properly. Because those aspects of good governance that were not there triggers off all these reactions from individuals and groups, so to say.
The program is used on ABS radio and television, and today we are looking at provision of good governance, the Anambra example. Yeah, case here in Anambra, good governance about case here in Anambra. And we have in the studio Chief Ghana Yobidibo, Public Affairs Analyst, a former Rotary President of UNISIC, and we welcome you, Mrs. Patience. So let's come to you. I got a Mrs. Kedo, I need to put a good governance. It's your teaching. You didn't want to call here good governance.
Good governance, otu si ghọta bụ ezigbo ọchịchị, ezigbo usoro eji achị ọchịchị ihe wee dịrị ndị mmadụ mma. Usoro Igbo sịkwa na kọnstitushọn anyị enwere rule of law. Ọ bụrụ na ndị na-achị achị gbadosi ike ihe ọbụla ịmara otu ịma ị ga-esi mee gị, ọ dịghị mmasị ka ọ mee onye ọzọ. Otu si gbatakwuru n'ọchịchị obodo anyị, eziokwu anyị nọ n'ọchịchị onye kwuo uche. Ọchịchị onye kwuo uche kwesịrị ịgakarị n'akụkụ ime ihe kwesịrị ekwesị, ihe dị mma. Na mgbe Akpajere ga-anọsị, if you're a teacher, teach well. If you're anything, you do it well. So I know that you have good governance. Ndị na-achị achị mmadụ ndị mmadụ ka ị na-achị na ọ bụrụ nna. Ndị mmadụ na mmadụ ka ị na-achị. Ihe ọ bụla ị na-eme, ị na-eme ka ọ dị mma. Participation, inclusiveness, rule of law, doing things in order.
At the end of the day, only also give he said a 5 agenda of this present administration, especially rule of law, good governance, rule of law, and a lot of them. You cannot cook a lie. Can we end in Madhukas? The role of the citizens to help achieve good governance.
This is a good reason. In the sense. Now, iwu inwe ihe dị mma ekwuru na ị ga-eme, ichere ka achụba gị ka a na-achụ anụmanụ ka igwe mee ya. That's number one, obedience to God. Ọ ha nchebụcha ụlọ ọbụla ọsọsọ dị na chọọchị, ụlọ ọbụla bụ ma anyị nwa na chọọchị. Ime nke gị mme nke bụ nsogbu amalite. So ndị a na-achị achị, one bụ na onye na-achị na ga-egwa ha eziokwu. Ị na-ekwu eziokwu, na-eme eziokwu, ịma na a na-eme eziokwu eme. Ị na-ekwu eziokwu, na-eme ya eme, ha na-afụ ya na dịkọrọkwu sokokwu omume soro mmeta. Ndị ị na-achị ga-enwe aṅụrị ịgwa ha mere, a na-eme ya ọnụ obi ụtọ. Mana ọ bụrụ na ị dị eme ọfụma, ndị na-achị bụkwa ike, ha ama ngere ntị.
Also, what are those challenges that hinder good governance?
Wow, hindrances, have human factors, must be there. But it behoves on government of today to leave through those hindrances by being upright, being accountable, being proactive, so that people will be carried along. And then, like Madam said, good governance is all inclusive in the sense, like you said, national Anambra State, that the government of Anambra State is an inclusive government that carries along the people of Anambra State in his project and programs. And we can see it if the government is providing amenities, for instance, the road network, and you see it working. And at the same time, the government institution that requires to pursue tax collection, you'll be able to pay your tax because you have seen the effective commission of their tax payment into development of the area. So that will give you some courage, determination, and acceptance of the government in power. That government in run the way parliamentary knowledge. No government ahụrụ anya na a na-aga asị na a ga-alụ ezi amachi ndị obodo ofumara obodo ọbụla. Farmers ordinarily now find it difficult to farm there. So it is that dividend from good governance. Then you come into an area where there is no health center. And government provides health center. And because of the good road, doctors doesn't find it, nurses doesn't find it, how can I go to the guys or go for it all? They will go and live there, they will go and work there, and the process our health system will improve. Then education. You find that people demand that schools, good schools, are being built where our children will go to school. And at the same time, teachers posted to the area will find it confident to go and live in Ugben. And living in Ugben means that he is living among the community and not undertaking to her duty 5 days in a week, as the case will be. Not to skip, lectures and the children are suffering as a result of, going to Ugben from work, going to Ebenezer from work because they are so. So you see that it is a project of inclusiveness and the participation of the citizens into the governance of any state promotes the economy of the state in every material particular and stable economy. So that is what we are actually witnessing in Anambra State at the moment, because I can find out that His Excellency has moved around the state and found that the road network is both the key to the route of the state. And over 280 kilometers of road have been commissioned and implemented. And that's good governance.
Yes, you have slightly answered that question I wanted to come to. This is Chief when I talked about effective leadership that provides good governance. I call effective leadership. Leadership they will talk. Can we
efficiency?
Yes. Can you how do we get effective leaders? How do we recognize effective leaders so that we vote them, allow them to govern?
Yeah, like you said, good government must a good mechanism of accountability. and transparency.
How do we recognize those
That is what you're saying.
effective?
Because the effectiveness of a good government is that he is very accountable. He will see because he man the bank na government will apatero. I'm not telling you that they work. And what they call IGR, normally AGM, internally generated revenue, not able from the federation account, or AGM. But in this case, if you move AGM, that will show you that that government is a good government. They brought it a bit more now. Now, I'm a good. They know how they were living before the inauguration. And His Excellency walked his talk. Uchasing, I saw it for the first time, became Nechasing. Now, also now, as well as I in for the few hours of the name in the government house. Now, where will we go? I don't know, but for that, I still adopt my car for him. My mom got it, and I said, because you know, the book. Look at when I know the same book. Well, did you know that the book is being charged now? Where Dr. Kevin is one of us is doing. If you go there now, you will see a road. Road. So you will see a road. When I mean a road that is of good standard. A road that is going to last for 30 years before I have one back one now. So I'm using this opportunity to thank him and make His Excellency. I hear to guy because now all the same way of God, it will mean see me so go see here now the head of worker families now Otachalaka. Many Nenezo, Nigeria in appeal. At the time, he was rescued. And in fact, you can't even access the palace of the first Igbo of Okaichia at the time. But if you go there now, from where we know, if you know Ekemida, he is doing a very standard road you can see in New York. Yeah. So this is how we know good governance. I can tell you that my people now are talking about good governance of Soludo because in the history of Oka, I don't know if Oka is 2000 years old, but I'm not telling you that we are now going to witness because before now, in the 60s, development was not as robust as it is. But because of channelization of drainages and houses being built on blockage and all. So the target of erosion from St. Patrick's Cathedral is there. And you can imagine. So we thank you. And to us, me particularly, Uzoludo is into good governance.
I know we got contributions of citizens. Na inaga achieve good governance. Nke do maka those nearly citizens asking to clean up asking to those are challenges. So why are citizens very difficult to control?
Because they are citizens. Because they are citizens and citizens of different characters. So you wouldn't tell me you don't expect. But the only thing is that things are coming up. When Chief was talking, I remember, I need to even commend him concerning him. Okay. Because the other day I was passing, I said, our general hospital has one in New Look. I was there. Understand? But I want to touch something. When you asked a question before the person that spoke, and it got Chief off. The question was yes, how
you can recognize
the people that
leader
voted in also. So, how do you know me? My NGO did something last week. So in that direction. he called people that we had about 6 people or so in my constituency contesting for this house of assembly. Then when reaching the good transition, each community like Enugu we have 3, Enugu have the 2. Now I said, no, with this they can scatter the votes and who is who among them. Then we set up this debate, talk show debate, come and uphold your manifesto, then tell us what is even done there that you are going. So first of all, let us know whether you know where you are going and what is happening there. Then now tell us how do you intend doing it. So some shy away, some didn't come, but the 3 that came truly did well. No, so we can't say
from there, the electorate assessed
some of their support who they. Today, I think we know where we are going. You know, because the 3 that came, even among the 3, they are still the best of the best.
Sure.
You understand? Especially the one that is connected with the government of the day. Because obviously you cannot rule out that one off. Yes, you can't rule the one that is connected with the government of the day. Understand? They are not going to fight. They are going to lobby and do things so that our community will benefit. You understand? And this thing that's a little did in our community, it will help. It will help because that's now boosted the ego of his candidate in our area. Yes, I must commend him for that. And if this will be, chairman that held that event said, if this thing has been started earlier, it's supposed to be done in all local governments. So that if you are voting somebody, you know who you are voting. Practically, somebody that knows where he's going and is going to make law, not going to share money. You understand? Not going to share money. Some people will just wasting his money, or maybe, I don't know whether they will sell and do anything. Just giving people money, say they are doing empowerment and doing business. Are you going there to back money? No, you are going there to make law. Get things. Then there are character things that will need to be done for your local government, your constituency. You now appease the government. Please, this thing we need. So that body, that's the best of the best. He just said it and said it all. That this is just what is going to be. And there's something like a conspiracy about that money is not his own. You understand? If people will hear him, that money is not his own. He has already made an NGO, a sort of this micro scheme budget. If this money comes, he will make sure that community by community, he has already registered loan scheme, non-interest free loans, so that if you use, you get your money and on the pass to another. If another one comes, they start from it. So you see the practicality of he knows where it's going. So this is just how we can now vote, and we know where we are voting.
But we now advise, we want to go advise the government, advise the citizens.
You see, it is good that indeed the topic like this came up at this time of the quality election is coming up, and people should realize, more especially, you don't change the winning team. I am of the opinion that since this present government has done effectively well in areas of community development, that people should be able, like Madam said, that the sitting member of the house within their constituency actually opens up and shows the scoreboard and said, "Who's represent?" People should be able to put the same person in. And I don't see why I won't put the same person in my own constituency, because we actually have suffered a lot because we lost a serious member of the State Assembly, who traveled to South Africa on official visit. We lost him, Nambi, Dr. Nambi. However, government should actually do the needful by curbing corruption. Corruption is no matter in all average level is an anathema to the government. And I thank God that this government of Anambra State is actually looking deep into all the sectors of Anambra State to make sure that corruption, we saw what happened from the IGR, the market, the motor boys and the rest of them. And that is areas government has been able to mop up funds to carry out developmental projects that affects Anambra people directly. And I want to tell the Anambrarians that a government that is very sensitive to your yearnings and aspirations is not a government that you go and fight. Your TVC is for the continuity of those dividends of democracy you are presently enjoying.
Thank you. This is precious.
Yes.
Oh,
To
well,
citizens,
I
who have them, I didn't just from my citizens, I didn't just carrying the busy. I have to work with me. Nobody has to see me. Get cannot be for another. I want to make a little book. I don't make it. You are not going to be automatic.
I am.
I'm making money.
Darla, thank you very much, Mrs. Patience Ebo. Amid building support the national coordinator, and of course, they are campaigners of good governance. And of course, Chief Kana will be the World Public Affairs Analyst, former Rotary President of UNICEF. I need to know Darla. Thank you very much. And of course, on behalf of Dawn, Onyeji, and everybody in the house, I am Eze Onwochi. I wish you well. See you again. Bye for now.